All right. Hello and welcome to what's going to be a weekly breakdown of DANDADAN, because I cannot stop talking about it to my friends, so hopefully you'll enjoy it too. And one of my friends is here to suffer through that conversation, and he is...
My name is Daniel Dueñas. Thank you so much for having me.
And we just got to see the 4th episode of the new season. That's like way deadly after waiting, what, a month since seeing the movie?
Close to, but we were very fortunate. We got to see the premiere, so it's like...
Yeah, it was nice.
Net gain.
And then we waited.
Yes.
So hard to complain. But we got to see the end of the arc without getting into specifics. Just, like, what'd you think?
This show only gets better for me.
Yeah.
Truly, it only gets better for me. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. And last episode was a lot of Okarun. It was Okarun versus Evil Eye, and we got to see him kind of how he's grown, that really cool attack. This episode is Super Momo. It's so much Momo.
Super Momo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Opening with an idea none of us would come up with, which is, I need to put out a giant fire. How do I put out a giant fire? Let me grab the corpse of a giant worm.
And use it as a hose.
Yeah, and how do you use a giant worm as a hose? You stuff its ass over a geyser, and then you aim it at fire.
It was so aggressive.
It was so aggressive.
So aggressive.
And she's running from the Kitos the whole time she's doing it, which is even funny. You just watch her with her arms over her head like, yeah. It's almost Scooby-Doo-esque.
Head empty. No thoughts.
Yeah.
No words. Just, she was stunned.
Yeah, she's in her firefighter era. She's taken on a new job. High schooler by day, Gyaru by day, firefighter by night.
The NB was too stunned to speak. That's exactly how that went down.
Okarun fought an Evil Eye possessed person. She's fighting an actual volcano.
Correct. And winning.
Yeah, and winning. And she is winning. And then the Kito show up and interfere, and right as she's about to get hit, in comes Unibrow.
I love Unibrow.
Yeah.
I love Unibrow so much. I don't know what it is. Maybe it does it for me. It just
I don't think they've said his name in the show, but his name is Manjiro. It's just a manly name.
We love Manjiro.
Manjiro, the unibrow Bootuber priest.
Can we talk about how Manjiro just stays 10 toes down? I appreciate
running around with no shoes the whole time.
Factual. But also the fact that he actually stands up to like grandma and is just like, actually, you're a poor communicator, and you need to make sure to give me my flowers for deciphering like all of your nonsense, because I'm an amazing pupil. And I'm just like, yes, baby.
Yeah, when he's like, I didn't realize you were my teacher's granddaughter. She called me and told me you'd be here, and it's literally, she's just like, hey, 3 kids are coming your way, bye. And he's like, wait, what do I do with that?
So,
beautiful.
We love Manjiro.
So they start fighting, they're holding down against the Kitos, and then as she's picking up the worm again, purple screaming ball of doom comes and breaks the worm into pieces, and Evil Eye is there.
Yes. I appreciate that you said purple, because here's the thing.
Yes.
She's not a very smart girl. She tries. She really does. But she needs a lot of help. And the fact that... What's our director's name?
Yamashiro. Fuga Yamashiro.
So the fact that Yamashiro was kind enough to very specifically color code fight sequences to where it's like, when it's purple, this person is just whopping on people. And when it's yellow, this is when our team is like winning. And I'm just like, thank you for that. Thank you for that.
He talked about that in the Anime Expo panel where he, episode 1, if you remember, there was a lot of the red versus blue in the alien fight, but you don't see it a lot later in the season. And he said they kind of ran out of time, so he wanted to do it more in this season.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, we'll see. Episode 4, they're doing it. I'm like, okay, this is going to be the whole season.
Yes.
Like, and purple washes over the woods, and you're like, that's not good. That's not good.
Yes. But I will say even more than that, going to things that I loved about the episode, we got to have what's the word?
Revisit?
We were revisited. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody made a guest appearance. He was our shrimp fighting.
So as the 3v1 happened, which I'm not happy that the Kito family matriarch is temporarily partnered with them because she's awful, but in the fight we do get to see another Jennifer Lopez anaconda punch, and it's so cool.
I will say I do despise that character.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
Shout out Morgana, you did amazing. We loved your voice acting performance.
Yes.
You were fantastic. Eat it up, girl. Eat it up.
Yeah. But they're losing, and then like you said, right when you're wondering how are they gonna get out of this one, boom, Mantis Shrimp. Do you know his name?
No.
Peeny Weenie shows up, Mr. Mantis Shrimp.
We love Peeny Weenie.
Yes, exactly.
And more specifically, we love Peeny Weenie's son.
Yeah.
Chiquitita.
Who he was trying to save his son. So Mantis Shrimp holds him off for a few seconds. Golden beam of light comes down. You see that spaceship, and then who is it?
Thank you so much.
It's It's Granny Seiko riding Taro like a surfboard, but actually like a surfboard. That doesn't mean anything else.
Raining on that wood. Yeah. Raining on that wood.
The music playing is Chiquitita singing.
Yes, and it's perfect. It's perfection. And also getting to see Grandma throw down with her weapon of choice, a baseball bat.
Yes, baseball bat. Because you hear
10
that
out of 10.
and it sounds like a chunk of lead.
It doesn't break when Gigi kicks it.
Yeah,
like
so
when
Evil
Eye kicks it, I'm like, oh, yeah, bodied.
The last time we saw her fight was episode 4 of episode 3 of the last season, and she doesn't. It's not hard. Like she handily takes down Turbo Granny, and I would not say that to her face, but she handily takes down Turbo Granny. This one we actually get to see her. I wouldn't say struggle, but like up against somebody really damaging. Yeah. But she does not get hit. She's dodging everything effortlessly. She's spitting out that cigarette in his eye.
She was beautiful.
It's great.
She was gorgeous.
It's so cool.
Hello, gorgeous.
And the whole time Chiquitita's like, I'm riding on a shooting star. Let's go, Seiko. Let's go, Taro.
Drop the album.
Yeah.
Drop the album.
Such a cool fight. And like the way that you actually, sometimes in anime, the fight is just like, it's an all white background. You see swooshes. You don't know where it is.
Right.
They like use the environment. They're bouncing off of trees and stuff. So
Yes.
they keep things in space, which is always a good sign.
No, Yamashiro's directing and
Abel Gongora, because he was also, I think, the heavily involved with this.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I can't directly tell who handled what. I believe Abel was more involved in this act. So regardless, you're both crushing it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Flowers. Thank you.
Not crushing it quite as hard as Seiko, because Seiko is terrifying.
We love you.
Yeah.
We love you, Seiko.
And then, they managed to catch him in an interesting way. Taro shows up, the science lab dummy, puts himself in his running pose. The music hits from the episode they chased him, and he takes off in like a super attack. They dodge once, then he runs at him, and you're like, this is gonna happen. Evil Eye destroys him into pieces, but it was all part of the plan.
I got.
Yeah.
I absolutely got. Until we saw the inscription on the inside of those pieces, I was all like, dang. Again, she's not smart.
Yeah. And it wasn't just Taro. Manjiro's doing that chant. Manjiro's got it all toes down on the ground, doing his chant, and then boom, sealed him in the science. It's almost like Yuki Nobutatsu, the mangaka, introduces characters earlier because he has plans to use them later.
Oh my god.
Because the way Taro gets used is so specific and was shown in his arc.
You mean like storytelling?
Yeah, like planning.
Thoughtful writing and all of that stuff. It's not a figure. That's crazy.
It's a lot of chaos and mayhem, but it's planned chaos and mayhem.
It really is, though. And that's part of what makes DANDADAN so good.
Yeah, everybody has a role. His is to be like a container right now, and Chiquitita's is to sing.
Yes. And Momo's is to grow. Oh my god.
Exactly.
That moment at the end when she
We'll get there because we have to talk more about Chiquitita's song. So I've been watching in sub and dub because I watch one sub and then I want to watch it dub again while I'm putting together my thoughts. You have to watch that song in both languages. Go back and watch it both ways because it's really, really, really cute in Japanese. It's amazing in Japanese. Aww. But the English line of when he picks up the worm and he sings, I'm a shooting star with a giant worm corpse, using it like a hose, is such a line. And it's not the same line in Japanese. It's not as funny.
It was endearing. It made me laugh. I giggled really hard.
So then Momo runs away because Evil Eye's contained and she's got something to do. And she
said, I'm out.
Yeah, she's got, and Mana Shrimp is running with her to find Okarun.
This girl is willing to jump into lava for her man.
Yes.
Ready to jump into lava for her man.
Which, by the way, terrible idea. She just jumping into lava. Her power is out. It's not a good idea.
That's right. She had no. So
she's realizing it's a bad idea.
None.
Luckily, she had no power, so Peony Weenie could hold her back.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Chiquitita saves the day, and he's just like, no, you don't need to do that. I'm going to use my spaceship, and pulls him up. And, we saw her using the worm and commenting on, hey, the slime works really well to put out fire. Mm-hmm. Clever note earlier in the episode.
That's true.
Hey, look, Okarun's out, and it's because of the worm slime he was trapped in. It wasn't just because it was funny to see him fall in it.
Right.
It was also preventative.
Right.
Yeah. And Turbo Granny gets a little line of like, you bastards, you finally let me out, and then runs away.
I don't care about Turbo Granny at all.
No.
The moment that Okarun and Momo have, shout out AJ and Abby, because this performance was so good, and I was just like, the way that Momo is just like falling into Okarun and just like spilling her guts, and I'm just like, I love them.
Yeah, and another line to watch Japanese and English because it's also gorgeous in the Japanese. It's so cute, and like the tears and seeing the light, and of course Okarun's nervous for a little bit and like pulls back from the hug, and she's like, no, this is happening.
Right, and
it's so cute.
I love them.
Yeah,
they're my favorite couple.
It's great. Yeah, exactly. They're my favorite couple, which is why I have a crush on Seiko, because Seiko's single. And Seiko's somehow a grandmother. but she looks like she's in her 20s. Seiko's amazing. If it wasn't for her love of Showa-era comedy, which I admittedly don't love as much, her TV programs are a little dated. But aside from that, Seiko might as well be 29. Yeah,
10
exactly.
Absolutely.
But we do still have a couple questions. Do you have any questions? I have questions.
Questions.
What are they going to do with Evil Eye? Is Okarun going to get a new shirt? Can Chiquitita be in every episode?
That's the only question that matters to me.
Yeah.
I would like Chiquitita to have their own cooking show.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Well, I want them to sing their own, like, as they're cooking.
Oh, that would be great.
That's
I would like to see him singing, doing other jobs. Like, he's done his firefighter arc with his giant hose. I want to see him just doing different jobs
just
around
go
the
full
city
Barbie
and singing.
Just like Chiquitita as an astronaut.
Doing jobs, but with his spaceship.
Yes.
He's always in the
absolutely.
spaceship.
Absolutely.
Doing construction with the spaceship,
Yes.
delivering food.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's interesting that you say cooking because I don't know if this isn't so much, this is a tease because it's a common thing in the manga. You might remember after they saved, after the first arc, Okarun and Momo and Seiko had like a little meal together, and then after Ira joined the team, they had a little meal together. That's a recurring theme in the manga, so maybe next episode we'll get to see a little team meal. If they can figure out what to do with Gigi. But Chiquitito...
Gigi never got to have a meal, so he's not part of the crew. Oh my god!
But maybe he'll be there, and maybe Peeny Weeny and Chiquitito will be there. Which is great, because Chiquitito, we know what he loves. He loves milk.
He loves milk.
Milk makes you grow strong if you're an alien mantis boy.
Grow big and strong, little Chiquitita. Oh my gosh.
So that's the episode 4. Technically the end of the arc, but we got some wrap-up stuff in the next one, and I'm excited to see it.
I am very excited to just see more of DANDADAN. As somebody who, don't judge me, is anime only.
No, that's perfect.
I'm not reading the manga.
I love watching people see this stuff for the first time.
I am enamored.
Yeah.
I absolutely love every single thing about this show. Like on a technical level, I love the directing. I love the character designs. I love the action sequences, animation style. I love the music.
The music is so
I love
good.
the
We
music.
have to briefly talk about the opening because this is my first video about it. So a lot of people were like, how do you follow up Otonoke? Because a lot of times when a show has a good, and there are a couple of recent ones where I'm like, the season 1 opening was so good, it makes the season 2 opening look bad by comparison.
Right.
They found a great song and a gorgeous opening, and it's all about Okarun's view of his life. Like, you see it in the beginning, and Yamashiro said this at the panel, he's like, Okarun's life is gray until he sees Momo, and you even see it in moments where, like, his glasses are, she's partially in frame and partially not. It's gray to color. It's so good.
I need people to actually register, because, like, here's the thing.
Yeah.
The song, in and of itself, you're right. It's not even remotely the same vibe.
No, but it's a great
But
song.
it's a great song.
Yeah.
And I emphasize...
It stands right up there with the Otonoke opening.
I love it, and I really do appreciate the opening sequence so much because of the insightful storytelling that we get. And that makes my heart happy. And the closing, like the ending credits song.
The ending credits also great.
Yeah.
And in the opening too, the reference to the first opening when Momo's using her arm to kind of hold him back when he's transforming, and in this one she's using the arms to reach out and grab him, so it's like a callback to the first one.
Insight, come on, intentionality.
So good. Plus the cute shots of all, they had the goofy faces in the first one, and this one we get the goofy faces, and you see a character who might show up later.
Give me all the characters.
I'm just going to say Kingta. Technically not its name, but it's his name. He is Kingta.
Kingta.
And he's in the ending a little bit too. You don't know who he is, but you get a sense of like who he is.
That's right.
And also Momo's in like maid cosplay at some point. I don't know. Maybe that comes up later.
I'm here for it.
I'm so excited for you to see later episodes because this arc is great. Evil Eye, one of the best arcs.
Yeah.
But also so many of the arcs are one of the best arcs, and there's so many cool characters still to come this season.
I just need more growth and progress in Momo and Okarun's relationship because that's what has me sad. I love the action and all that stuff, but I appreciate the pacing that their relationship is progressing because
it's only been 16 episodes.
Correct. It doesn't feel like an exhaustive slow burn. Like you can see the increments in which they are moving forward, and that's what I love it.
In a lot of rom-coms, this would happen in like episode 87.
Correct.
And then one of them would say, I'm sorry, I ran out of strength. I didn't mean to touch you.
Correct.
yeah.
Correct.
It's great.
Correct. Yes.
Oh man, it's going to be so good. So we got 8 more episodes to go this season.
I'm ready.
And I'm excited for those. Excited to cover every single one of those and then to cover season 3 whenever Science Star is ready and has the time. But like, we need to follow this, watch it everywhere, tweet about it so that a season 3 happens because yes, I love this arc. So much good stuff. Incredible stuff in season 3. So just enjoy this. It's going to be amazing. And when you're like, wow, it just kept getting better. It does that in season 3 and in season 4. I'm looking forward to down the road when all of this gets adapted.
I am okay waiting. I'm speaking for every anime fan right now.
Take your time.
Take your time. Give your animators the rest that they need. Give your storyboard artists the rest that they need.
Because you guys are crushing it and everybody loves it.
What you love to do.
Yeah.
Like, please.
and Science Star's got other projects going on too, So anyway, that's episode 4, the almost end of Evil Eye. See you next week.
Bye.